So today I thought it would be fun to spend a cozy morning here in the bedroom, keep on my pajamas, and drink a pumpkin spice latte, and watch all of my favorite fall content on YouTube, and work on decorating our bedroom. The only catch is that I've really used the majority of what little actual fall decor I have in all the other spaces in our home. So I'm going to have to get really creative. I think I have a few sprigs of dried naturals left at the bottom of a bucket and maybe a couple more velvet pumpkins. But I also went to HEB again yesterday and picked up a few more small little pumpkins, real ones, that I can use in here. And I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve. But also, this is where the fact that I concentrate more on just thrifting decor that I love all throughout the year really helps. Because I've got tons of different things that I can use to integrate in and out of the spaces in our home and dress them up in different ways to really make them work for the seasons, as opposed to having bins and bins worth of seasonal decor. Although I'll be honest, I do have quite a bit of that in the attic for Christmas. But that is for another video. But the first thing that I've got to do is I've got to get the bed made, because that's kind of the focal point of the entire room, and if that's a mess, the entire room is going to feel a mess. you were watching last week's video, you know that I ended up moving the two chairs that were sitting here, one in this corner and one next to the TV, into the dining room, and they now sit at the two ends of the dining table. But that now leaves me a void over here in this corner that I feel like I need to do something. I need to make a moment happen over there in that corner. Of course, I don't want to buy anything. I'm trying to stay within the confines of what I already have in this house. So I was thinking, I have my grandparents' old school desk, which has been kind of awkwardly sitting in the living room by the front door for months now. I thought maybe I could bring it over here, set it in the corner, maybe set a basket on top of it with some pumpkins. I've got a few more that I can use. And then for a little whimsical touch, I had the idea of creating, let's see if I can get a stick, a swarm of these little paper butterflies. I made these a couple of years ago for Halloween, and I was just thinking that they would be so pretty, creating like a swarm of them in between these two walls, kind of like leading out of the basket maybe, and then kind of up the wall a little bit. It's just something really unexpected, really whimsical, but I think it can make a really big impact in here for next to nothing. And this is something that is so easily replicated, even if you don't have a silhouette machine to cut things for you. Just simply buying a package of black cardstock and finding an image of a butterfly or a freehand drawing one, and then just cutting a bunch of them out. I did varying sizes, so there's some that are bigger and then there's some that are more like this size, kind of to help create that depth perception. But it's such an easy, inexpensive way to add whimsy and charm into your space, especially during this season. I think it's really fun to bring in those whimsical touches. So I have one last project that I want to do in here, and it's so easy. It's so inexpensive. If you already have brown paper sacks, then this is a free project. And if you don't, you can literally get them for like $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And that's what I did last week because I used them for a project in our dining room. But what you're going to do is you're going to cut out a bunch of these paper leaves. The easiest way to do it is to cut open your sack so that everything lays flat, and then that way you can just cut out as many as you possibly can out of one sack, and then that way you'll have way more brown paper sacks for more projects. But what we're going to do with these little leaves is we're going to create a garland. So I have that mirror in the corner with the fireplace mantle by the door to the bathroom. And I'm going to tape these leaves going in different directions to create a garland going up the top of the right side of the mirror. I'm not going to cover the entire thing. I want this to be kind of asymmetrical. All you're going to need is brown paper sacks and tape and some scissors, and you're going to have an instantly beautiful garland.